Hey y'all, it's your girl, Naya, coming to you with that whole quarter chat. And baby, you're not a dime, you're the whole quarter. So, gotta take a deep sigh, moment of silence. Today we are going to be talking about relationships. Being plus size versus relationships. Now I know that kind of conversation have a lot of people in their bag because I'm gonna be completely upfront. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. Most definitely I be in my bag every time we have this conversation. I really personally feel like that relationships are a big reason why I didn't really have much confidence. I mean, no, did I have to learn later on in life that you have to love yourself before anybody else can love you? Yes, I had to learn that the hard way. It took years for me to get there, and I haven't got there until now. I mean, I just want to say maybe like within the past 4 to 5 years. Anytime before that, let me let you on a little secret, I'm 27. So anytime before that, yeah, it was rough. It was really rough. A lot of times I felt like a lot of things I went through was because I was big. I mean, like, I would be in a relationship with somebody and like nobody else knew I existed. So it was either one thing, either you a dog, you cheating, or you was ashamed that you was dating a big girl. I'm gonna take option C because it happened in multiple relationships. It wasn't just one. It even got to the point where I was in relationships and I was actually like, when the person would get mad at me, they'd be like, oh, you fat cow, or you this, or you that. And I used to be like, wow, tell me how you really feel, boo. Tell mama how you really feel. So let me just give you a quick little story time. I'll give you a quick little story. So about 5 years, maybe 5, we're gonna say 4.5 years ago, I met someone. And when I met this person, instantly my stomach was just like, and it wasn't like a bad feeling. So that was more like a iffy. It was more like a curiosity type of thing. And when I met them, when I tell you, they were like instantly like gun-ho for me. And what I mean by that is just by looking at me. Like the conversation, it was between the conversation and my face. I wasn't like revealing or showing anything. I don't regular, doing my regular thing. I was at a regular cookout and this person saw me, and when they saw me, it was just kind of like, wow, like, I want you. You're the one that I want. And I thought it was a bunch of bull crap. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, because yeah, they was gung-ho for me, but I mean, first thing women always think when a man is like too obsessed with her, he just want the booty. Was I halfway right? Probably. 50% of saying that he want the booty, but a part of me knew that he liked what he saw. He liked my face, and he liked my stomach, and he liked my thighs, and stuff like that. And I'm not even meaning it in a sexual way. Like, he found me attractive. And it scared me because it was like, okay, I've never had nobody be this like into me before, so I'm gonna need you to go over there with that. But after a while, once we got to know each other and we got together, I was just like, he was like just into everything about me. There was nothing about me he did not like, as far as like what he saw standing in front of him. Now, of course, everybody's, they say opposites attract. So personality was kind of like, we bumped heads, so on and so forth. But most definitely it was just, he liked what was looking back at him as far as me standing in front of him. So, and you know what it took? It took for me to like what was looking back at me in order for him to see it. So I always say that a lot, when it comes to people being attracted to you. Like, if you do not like what's looking back at you, nobody else is gonna like it either. So, I mean, there have been times, I'm not saying that's always the case, but there have been times where people, you don't see something about yourself, but they see something about you, and they kind of pull it out of you. They pull it out of you with, this young man helped me do that. Like, he's not fully responsible, but he does play a big part in pulling out of what I couldn't see. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if a lot of people know, but plus size women, I don't really know about men. I'm gonna get back to you on that. But plus size women, dating is rough. Yes, you think I'm bugging. You probably like, dating rough for all the women. Yes, it is. But for plus size women, it is rough because you either got the three. Let me help you with the three. You either got someone that likes you but wants to hide you, is obsessed with you, so they either have a fetish or something along those lines, or you're actually gonna find somebody who is just, I don't care what you look like, I like you for you. So out of those three, you're lucky to find number three. Not even lucky, I'm gonna say blessed. You're blessed to find number three. But most of the time as you're dating, you got 1 and 2. Because either they like you, but they don't want their boys to know they dating a fat girl, or it's some type of fetish thing going on. Like, I just love BBWs. Oh my God. You'd be like, bro, for real? Like, please go over there. Y'all don't know how many DMs I get when they just like, oh my God, I love BBWs. Look, Negro, I don't need you to love all BBWs. I just need you to love this one. I don't even like the word BBW, but that's another story for another day. But I just want you to like me for me. Like, why does it have to be some type of fetish? Or it gets annoying. Like, men don't even understand that it is, I can't stress this enough. Let me stress it out for you. It is annoying. It's annoying. Please leave us alone. Please. Please, 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 please. But yes, dating for plus size women is really hard. And another thing that we also do is like being confident in front of your partner. For example, I'm gonna give you something that I went through. And somebody might think I'm crazy, but I can bet you, out of maybe 20 plus size women, at least 10 of them feel this way. I went through a struggle where I didn't want to eat in front of my significant other because I felt like I looked greedy. Like, I would not eat in front of them. Like, whoever I was dating at the time, like, they would be very, like, they'd be like, you hungry? No, I'm not hungry. Like, I just didn't want to see you. And then I would go home and pig out because I was just like starving at that point. Even now, I get made fun of because they're like, I don't understand why you eat so slow. Why you eat? Because I train myself, which is ridiculous. I train myself to, when I'm in the front of other people, to eat a certain way. To take little bites and eat small so that I wouldn't look greedy. Y'all, that's crazy. Like, I did not love myself. That is crazy. Like, who does that? Me. I did that. I did that because I didn't love myself. And because I thought it would make my significant other comfortable. That's another thing. Going on to the next thing. A lot of us plus size women do things to make our significant others comfortable because we either feel like nobody else wants us, or we're just happy that somebody loves us. Like, there are people who deal with this. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not everybody, because there are people who actually are very confident and they don't really care. Like, look, I'm gonna be naked in front of you and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I don't care. Like, but there's some of us who really go to the max to make our significant others feel comfortable, even, here's the kicker, even if they didn't ask for it. Even if we don't even want to give them the opportunity to even say anything about our weight or how we look. We just kind of just do things to please other people, even though they didn't ask to be pleased. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? So I constantly stress that self-love and confidence is really important. Like, it's just something that you just have to have, or you will not be happy in life and you will not be happy in relationships. We can have this conversation to say that plus size dating is hard, but it doesn't have to be hard. It really doesn't. If somebody doesn't like you for you, bye. Because there will be somebody who will like your fluff and your stomach and your cellulite and your thighs and your back fat. They'll love all of that with no problem. So if you ain't with that person, I advise you right now, go, leave, run, because you will spend your entire life trying to please this one person. And I know that sounds crazy. I know somebody's gonna watch this video and be like, I know you lying. No, I'm so serious. Some of us plus size women, we actually put ourselves through the ringer to make someone else happy. Never again. Let me tell you who won't be doing that. Never again. Promise you. If you don't like what you see here, all of this, guess what? Somebody does. But luckily I don't have those problems at all. So, but I just want to encourage the next woman out there, and even the next man, because there may be men who go through this, you know, but I just want to encourage the next person that self-love is important. So if you like what's looking back at you, society will accept you for who you are, because you accept you for who you are. So, and last week we talked about Lizzo and, you know, her being confident, and yeah, there are some people that bash her, but for every 10 people that bash her, there's another 20 people that's out there pushing her up and, you know, pouring into her and encouraging her and doing it, you know, or who admire who she is. So I just want to encourage you to love what's looking back at you, and it starts with you. Your relationships, your friendships, anything that that you have or that you're working on or whatever, it's not going to go forth if you don't start with you. So it's very important that you must love what's looking back at you. Do what you got to do to make yourself feel comfortable. If you want to lose weight. Don't do it for anybody else or to please anybody else. Do it for you. If you want to cut your hair, if you want to wear your back fat out, do it. More power to you. Do it. Because at the end, if you love it, they gonna love it too. So this is the end of the whole quarter chat. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. It was good talking to y'all, and the whole quarter is out.